What are three things you thought were essential 10 years ago that now you see as Iowa?
Number one, you gotta use your legs. That's what everybody told us, and it makes sense, you gotta use your legs. The pitcher's legs need to be strong enough and active enough to properly position the pelvis, and beyond that, it doesn't matter. So that means that the depth of your load is style, it's irrelevant, but there is one sort of guideline is that whatever depth you choose to bend your knee, you need to somewhat match that angle with your hip. So you gotta use your legs. You don't have to use them a lot, but you have to use them precisely and efficiently. The next one was, I used to think that you need a really long stride to throw hard because they told us that for 2 decades. They said, 120% of your body height. I remember stepping off 120% of each player's body height and trying to get a long stride. And it turns out it doesn't really matter, okay? We conducted our big Newt Force study and we ranked the variables that we saw relative to their influence on velocity. Stride length actually came in 22nd out of 22, it was dead last. So stride length is no longer a thing I'm concerned about. And then hip to shoulder separation. I used to think it was really important that we get a big stretch, but what I realized is that hip to shoulder separation is usually just measured in one dimension. It's just from here to here. And hip to shoulder separation is actually 3-dimensional. It goes in the transverse plane, in the frontal plane, sagittal plane. And so it's the combination, it's finding the perfect mix of all three that puts each player at their sort of Goldilocks length. It's not about hip to shoulder separation per se. It's more about your strategy for managing or regulating slack through your abdominals and trunk musculature.